Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this Ethereal Mermaid nail set. These stickers here was the inspiration for this set. I saw the purple and blue mermaid tails and I thought that it would be really fun to put into a nail set, so I used those colors to inspire this nail set. So here we are going in with this light blue color over here. This is a solid gel from Ethereal. I'm going to do a full nail of that. And this one here is from Madame Glam. It's called the Pink Star. I'm curious why they called it pink, because to me it looks more purple. But anyway, irrelevant. I decided to use this color here for the nail set. Now over here, I'm going to do an ombre between those two colors, and I'm starting with the purple at the top and the blue at the bottom. I think these colors look so beautiful together. And here, just using an ombre brush to blend those colors together. The first layer of an ombre is never perfect. It's really the second layer when you cover up all the little gaps where the whole look comes together. Excuse me. And now for this nail over here, I'm also doing an ombre, but for this round, I'm going to do a blue at the top and purple at the bottom, and then continuing with an ombre like I did before. And one more full nail in purple. So now I'm using this solid gel over here from Ethereal. It's this light pink iridescent shade, and I'm going to put that over all of the nails except one of the full purple ones. It's just a very light, shimmery, iridescent shade. It doesn't really have much base color. It kind of picks up the color of what's under it. And I just wanted to add this to the background of the nails to add a bit more sparkle. Mermaids are very ethereal and magical, and I felt that the more sparkles, the better. Mermaids are definitely very sparkly, and I wanted the nail set to encompass that, so throwing in some extra sparkles couldn't hurt. Next, on this full purple nail, I'm actually going to do a sugar nail, so I am using some base coat to add as a sticky layer, and then I'm going to pour over this glitter over here. I used a blue glitter because I wanted the nail set to still be purple and blue on all of the nails, so I used a light blue glitter on top of the purple nail so that the purple would kind of peek through. As you can see right here, it has you know, the blue sparkle over a purple base, and it just has both of those colors in there really nicely. And now I'm going to use these chunky glitters over here, also in blue and purple, and I'm going to put those on the ombre nails. So on the blue part of the ombre, I'm going to do blue over here, these sparkles here. And I'm trying to keep the larger glitters to the top and kind of fade it out to smaller glitters at the bottom. And of course, just adding more glitz and glitter is what all mermaids are about. When I was a kid, I definitely wanted to be a mermaid, and I feel like that's not completely unique. I feel like a lot of people, especially young girls, always dreamed about being mermaids. They just seem so magical and so carefree. And I remember when I was younger, The Little Mermaid from Disney was one of my favorite movies because I loved Ariel. I thought she was so cool, but I also couldn't understand why she wanted to be human so desperately. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? There's nothing interesting up here. You have to like, you know, Sebastian says in Under the Sea in his song, it's like, up on the shore they work all day. Yeah, like, why would you want to come up here and work all day? That seems so boring and so not fun. I would have given anything as a kid to be a mermaid. So this nail set is definitely speaking to my inner child. And now over here, I'm doing a matte top coat on all the nails here because I'm going to be doing some stamping and, like I said before, the stickers. And I like doing that on a matte base, so I'm just going to matte all of these down. And here is the stamping plate that I'm using. This is a lace plate, but that image up there in the corner just had a very much like fish scale kind of vibes to me. So I am using that, and I used a stamping polish from Clear Jelly Stamper. It's a white polish, but it has like this slight pink iridescent look to it. It's not something that is necessarily completely noticeable because in like this design specifically, because it's very fine, this detailing over here, so it's not super noticeable like the fine shimmers in it, but I felt like any kind of extra iridescence and glitter it did give to it would definitely just lend itself to design. And because these nails are super long, I do have to double stamp, but that's not a problem. I prefer stamping on a matte base because I think it helps me just like see better. Because sometimes, like, if you're trying to do shiny on top of shiny, it's hard to see. But if you are struggling with stamping and you find that your stamping polish is kind of drying on the stamper before you have a chance to place it down, use the sticky layer that comes with curing your gel polish, or if you're using regular polish, you know, use that sticky layer to your advantage. It does definitely help the stamping to come off of the stamper itself if you have a sticky polish, but for me, I prefer stamping on matte, so that's just a personal preference. Now I'm going in with some crystals because mermaids are all crystally and glittery, at least in my opinion. So I'm going to do kind of like this cuticle area over here and kind of create a design like coming up the side, so it's not going to be even. I'm going to have one side coming up further than the other. I kind of just wanted it to be kind of like brackets or parentheses or like bookends to the nail design, because these two nails over here that I'm doing now are going to be the ends of the designs, and I kind of just wanted it to kind of, you know, create brackets to encase the whole design. But it's not anything too particular. I'm just kind of using a pattern of larger and then smaller beads, and I'm just going up the sides here. And I used too much glue, and all of my charms are moving out of the way. They're kind of slipping and sliding, but that's okay. I just pop that into the lamp, and then I'm going to grab the other nail, and I'm going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side of the nail. So I'm just going to come up the side a bit. And these two nails are not even with each other. It's kind of supposed to look a little bit abstract, I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily the right word, but my point is it's kind of supposed to just look a little bit carefree and not too perfected, while also being really beautiful. These crystals have so many different colors in them, so when you put them on top of pink, they look pink. When you put them on top of blue, they take on a blue hue, so these are really fun. And I saw a bit out of frame here, but there we go. There you can see me just placing everything back in place. And now for the stickers, these mermaid stickers that were the inspiration for the whole nail design, I'm just grabbing a whole bunch, and because they're just the mermaid tails, I'm kind of putting them off to the side to make it look like, you know, there are mermaids here, and their tails are just hanging off the side of the nail there. And these were actually kind of difficult to get off. You can see I'm kind of struggling right over here to get the stickers off, and I was a bit out of frame. Sorry about that. It's still something I'm working on, because sometimes I just need to see what I'm doing, and I need to like put my face right into my nail, because sometimes it feels like it's too far away, but it is something that I'm still working on. And now, and I dropped the nail, okay, being a little bit aggressive there. There I am throwing on one of the tails connected to the end of the crystal set, and then when that happened, I saw that it was kind of a little bit overlapping with the previous sticker that I placed down, so I just took it off and put down a new one. As you can see, my designs, they don't always come out, you know, they don't always go exactly the way I plan. Sometimes I do end up having to remove something or, you know, change something as I'm going, but that's the fun of the creativity. I do plan out my designs a bit. I use a sketchbook and kind of sketch out my designs, but I don't go I don't go too crazy, and don't stress myself out. I am talking way too fast, and I'm stumbling over my words. Let me calm down. Give me a second to breathe. What I'm saying is, sometimes your designs don't always end up exactly the way you expect them to, or it takes a turn, and as long as you are just okay with, you know, thinking on the fly and changing something up in the moment if it needs to be done, there's nothing to really worry about. Everything, you know, turns out the way that it does, and it's always beautiful. And now I'm going to top coat, going to seal in those stickers and the crystals over here, and also to bring back the life of the glitters on these nails, because these were still matted from before. So going to put my top coat over and bring back the sparkle and the shine, skipping over that middle nail because that's a sugar nail, and just bringing the magic into these nails. Last one over here. And being careful not to put any top coat over the crystals, because that will dull the shine once they go into the lamp, so being very careful around the crystals. And here is the final set. Let me know what you think down below. Did you dream of being a mermaid too when you were little? And let me know. I'll see you in my next one.